This is once again time for the daily Ethno Guessr game. I'm not going to do the challenge mode anymore. It wasn't. I didn't enjoy the last one because I feel like I have some pretty high standards where I want to get a perfect score on like the daily game. So I mean, I'm obviously not going to get perfect score in the challenge mode if I can't get on daily game. So I probably won't do that again. Yeah, before we start, I just want to say, guys, racism is bad. Don't be racist. I know we go through all these ethnicities and they're like very different and like we've changed through evolution to the point where you can like this game shows you can somewhat predict where someone's from based on how they look. And I know like that suggests that we're different, but there's no such thing as racial differences. We're all the same. We may be physically different. Um, but there's no changes to the human brain despite the fact that we can tell where different people are from based on how they look, and we've changed physically to the point where we can make those kind of predictive guesses. Our brains are exactly the same, and our brains didn't change at all. Even though like the brain is more subject to mutation than any other part of the human body, and therefore more prone to quick evolution. Humans have not changed at all, and racism is bad. And if you question that, you're a terrible person. If you say you need evidence that our brains are the same before you have that belief, if you say that you require evidence and proof that all human brains are the same, that makes you a terrible person. I just wanted to make that disclaimer at the beginning of this video. So yeah, let's get into this game. Uh, okay, I believe this one is Scandinavian. Where exactly though, I'm not sure. I believe I will guess there. Game is over. Game is over already. I did think it looked a little Eastern European. I thought I had that one before and it was Scandinavian. So game's already over. Day is already ruined. This is what is this? I mean, this is like Indian. I always think it's Indian. It's like, am I being tricked here? Is this not an Indian? And maybe this guy's. I'm gonna go for Bangladesh for this one. Perfect. Okay. Gracile ended. That makes me feel a little bit better about the first horrible guess and my day being ruined. I don't know. I'm sure we've had this one before too. That one would have been difficult, so would have been hard to get the consistent perfect score on this. Could still get it. I'll still go for a decent average because I've been kind of I don't remember what it was last time, but I feel like I've been slacking a little. Now, what is this? I feel like this is either North African or Middle Eastern. I think I'm gonna say Middle Eastern for this one. Maybe this is straight up Arab. I'm gonna guess Egypt actually for that. It seems like around there. Okay, yeah, that was good. Yeah. So this looks like a Polish person. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess Poland for that. Yeah. Damn, that first one. This is what I thought the first one is. I swear. Okay, I think this is the one that I thought the first one was, and it was the Scandinavian one that I remember guessing wrong previously. Yeah, that was the Tronder one. That's what I thought the first one was. Damn. Because to be honest, I did think the first one looked a little bit more Eastern European, but I thought I remembered it being that. Okay, this is a pretty dark native. Um, is it Central American, South American? I feel like it looks more south. I'm gonna guess around here. Oh, it was further south. I think I had that one recently too. All right. I don't know how I'm gonna ever remember that. Okay, this one looks like pretty sure I've had this one as well. Or it's like similar. That's like Young Lean kinda. Okay, that was a good guess. Okay, 4220. Um, yeah. It's an alright round. To tell me the percentile? Okay, yeah, not too high. But who knows? Maybe some people are doing it multiple times and that's how they're getting um that's how they're getting perfect or very high scores. You never know. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna try one of these race specific modes for the first time. Let's try this East Asian mode. I think I've seen this one before and it's around here. Okay, perfect for that. Oh, 26. Holy shit, there's 26 of these? That's gonna be hard to get. But this is good practice, if which is kind of shit though. Like, what? I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get perfect. This is decent practice though. This is my first time doing the Asian one. Maybe it's like the only one I'll do. If I keep just practicing it, it kind of defeats the purpose. This one is interesting. I'm gonna guess Laos for that one. Okay. So far, perfect. This one I think is Chinese. I'm gonna guess around here. That was further north. Damn. All right. I'm gonna guess North Chinese for that one as well. Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, so far I've got all of them perfect except one. This guy looks kind of Japanese. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Japanese for this one. Um, this one I'm thinking Indonesia. Let's go for Borneo. Oh damn, wasn't that far south. Oh, this is an East Asian. Are you serious? This looks like an bordering on India, so I'm gonna go for Myanmar for that. A Malayad. Okay. This looks like around the same thing, really. Let's go for Thailand here. Okay. This guy I feel like we've had many times, but I don't think I have ever not got that one perfect. Fuck, okay, I didn't guess. I should have placed my thing more carefully, I suppose. Um, this, yeah, I think this is somewhere around here. Okay, that looks like a specific, almost not specifically Vietnamese, but almost. This one looks like it could be Japanese as well, but it kind of looks like a more broad Northeast Asian. I'll still guess Japan for it. Okay, it's basically exactly what I thought. I think this one just Central Chinese. Oh, it's further north. Okay, actually, probably should have thought about that more. I swear I've had the same one and guessed Korean, and I got it right the first time I got it, and probably should have spent a bit more time thinking about that one. We had this one. Is it this one? It's like one of these northern ones. Yeah, that's the one. That is a frightening. I mean, they just didn't get a good like kind of composite image for that. But it reminds me of like an Inuit. Obviously, they're related. I'm gonna go for here. This one looks pretty far west to me. Yeah. Isn't this an East Asian quiz? Why the hell is this group in the East Asian quiz? Isn't that what? That's not East Asian. Maybe that's not directly in Japan enough again. Okay, again, what the fuck? Why'd I get such a low score for that? Here, let me. I got a. That's my score. I guess I got the wrong type of Japanese. Fuck, do I have to actually know what specific type of Japanese we're guessing now? Aside from just like Ainu? Let's go for around there for that. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Let's like rush through the rest of this. Let's go for Malaysia for that. Sorry, this one. It's probably a bit south. Whatever. I'll just guess that anyway. Yeah. Okay, that was okay. That okay. Now that I Satsuma, yeah, it does actually look kind of Japanese. So I went way too south. This one. Yeah, I'm kind of just guessing Southeast Asian in general. Maybe I'm guessing too generally. Was this one here? I feel like this one was here. Yeah. Was this a Nepal? I feel like this one's either here or here. And I don't remember which one. I think it's here though. Yeah. Okay. So almost 4,000, just under 4,000 for the East Asian one. I guess I'll do the country one. Even though it's like it's getting too repetitive and easy. Let's hope there's a new one because we've had that one a lot. Come on now. We get it's just why is it so repetitive? These perfect scores, I don't feel like we can keep counting them. Although this one is black. Have we had this one? I don't know. This one looks pretty Jamaican to me. I'm gonna go for Jamaica. Damn. Okay, well, West Africa. Oh, what? That's not even a country? What? I don't get how this country mode works. West Africa is not a country. So, and Jamaicans are pretty much just as West African as like a Malian person, right? Like they're almost entirely like that's where I mean, I guess there's some Cameroonian, but I don't think I was wrong for that. That should not be wrong. West Africa is where like most of Jamaican ancestry is from. Um, okay, what country is this? We can also use process of elimination, which is kind of fucked, but like we've already seen the Korean one and the Japanese one, so we know it's not that. I don't think I would have guessed those ones anyway, but maybe. I could just guess Chinese for this. I guess I'll just guess China. China. Okay, this one was Mongolia. All right, three perfect rounds. All right, whatever. Not much more to say about this daily ethno guesser activity. These daily ethno guesser activities. Anyway, that is all for now. I'll continue my quest for the perfect score. Remember not to be racist, though. Okay, that's all.